Alright, welcome back to Unreal World with Lykke of the Seal Tribes. I've felled a few trees here, but not too many. Basically spent a day doing it. I also used some of these slender tree trunks to make some staves and actually turn those into javelins by the fire, so I've got some javelins now. Because, yeah, the applicable skill for the javelin is spear. It gives it a decent bonus to attack, a very little bonus to defense. So they're basically spears, which is actually my... yeah, it's my biggest weapon skill. I'm not too bad at using clubs. I don't know what the knife uses. I presume dagger. We're competent at that. We have stabbed some things, I think. Seem to remember stabbing a squirrel at least once. Yeah, I've checked on my nets at least once, but there was nothing in them. But luckily fishing with my fishing rod here is actually quite effective. So I'm just going to keep chopping down trees here. We've woken up in the small hours of the morning, which is not ideal, but I wonder if I could use the hunting incantation and see if I can just spot anything on the map.
Iskitulta Ilmarinen päällä ytti Väinämöinen kirjavalla kärmehellä kolmella kokonsolalla päällä kuuden kirjokannen päällä tai vahan 9 päällä pystymylvedon rairautasen.
No, I'm not really sure what that's supposed to do. I think it's supposed to make some tracks or an animal appear nearby, but it doesn't really seem to work. But yeah, we're gonna leave that net there till the end of this day, and right, so to make a start on building a house, we take the trunks that we've felled and we carve it into a log. So basically we're just cutting off all the branches. So like you do when you cut it into blocks or something, you end up with a crap load of branches, except that you just have the complete log. So yeah, we can just keep doing that. Let's eat something. Let's eat the last of my salmon. But yeah, I caught 9 perches there after doing my fishing ritual. Like, just in one go. So yeah, rapids are pretty nice to live by, I think. Alright, so there's a lot of slender tree trunks here. I mean, they're quite useful, so I'm not complaining, but I do need a fuckload of logs to build a house, and yeah, I cannot overstate that. We got a building, wooden building. I think the corners possibly need more logs, but yeah, we need 6 logs for a corner. 6. So yeah, I mean, how many have I chopped down now? I've chopped down... whoops, I need to flip around like that. I've chopped down 4 big logs there. I'm gonna move all this crap out of the way as well. Just gonna make sure I'm not pissing any forest guardians off.
Tulen sulta sulkemaahan panun päätä painamaahan diskoa vilua vettä paikoille pallaan ehille tulen tuiki polttamille panun ehkipäästämille.
I'll just do it occasionally. I don't really know if it actually affects anything. I mean, it might just be, you know, some magical thinking or something, but I don't know. So yeah, it's tempting to build a very functional house. Like, basically all you need is a table and a fireplace. Those are the utility items that you need. Oh shit. I'm too tired to continue. Okay, it's quite tiring chopping down trees. Yeah, so, you know, you need a table for anything you need a workbench for, like for beating skins. And the fireplace is pretty self-explanatory, but the outside of the building is also functional as well. You could actually hang meat off it during the winter to dry. So, yeah, it is actually worth making a bigger house for a few reasons. And, you know, it just looks nicer, so it has permission to sleep.
Tulen sulta sulkemaahan panun päätä painamaahan diskoa vilua vettä paikoille pallaan ehille tulen tuiki polttamille
Thought
panun
I heard some
ehkipäästämille.
rustling. Shut up, Ritual. You know, considering I have seen the Opposite Warriors in and around the map, I might just check what it is. Because they're closer to here, where I saw them, than they were at my last camp. So, I don't think it was anything though, but just in case, we'll do the safety of the night ritual.
Tulen suuta sulkemaan panun päätä painamaahan diskoa vilua vettä paikoille pallaan hille tulen tuiki polttamille panun ehkipäästämille.
Nom nom nom. Roasted fish for breakfast. Can't say fairer than that. Right, let's continue chopping down these trees. Yes, mass deforestation. That's what we're good at. We do have a woodsman's axe. Yeah, the village closest to here. Is it that one to the north there? No, I think it might just be the one that's like, yeah, right next to us. I think they have a broad axe, which I could use to build the house. It's used to like finish the walls, but I don't know what I would trade for it. I think it would cost more than this woodsman's axe cost. So yeah, we're just chopping down bajillions of trees now. And that's what you gotta do. So yeah, I probably chopped down enough trees to... You're too fatigued to continue. That's no good. Let's try that again. Luckily you can resume that. And just leave the tree sort of hanging by a thread. Alright. Okay, so how many have I chopped down now? That's probably enough to finish like 2 walls. I'm gonna have to make like 20 of them or something. And yes, these slender tree trunks are not useful in the slightest. So too fatigued to continue. Get going. Right, we're tired in the afternoon. That's not good, is it? It's not particularly heavy work carving the branches off the logs, so... You know, that's something you can do to whittle down your fatigue if you want to. If you want to be efficient. I'm gonna go look for where my net is. Let's make sure that I do my swimming ritual first.
Tulen suuta sulkemaan panun päätä painamaahan diskoa vilua vettä paikoille pallaan hille tulen tuiki polttamille panun ehkipäästämille.
It works. Right, so our competence... Oh dear, oh dear, 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 dear. Okay, we're exhausted and having trouble keeping afloat. Yeah. So don't swim when you have any fatigue, I guess. Yeah, I'm just gonna get the hell out of the water and just go sleep, I think. Well, I mean, we are tired, but it's only the afternoon, so... Let's carve some logs. There we go. So yeah, a carving axe would be better for this as well. Or maybe... a splitting axe? I'm not sure, actually. Which axe would be better for this? Might even be the broad axe. I don't know. Pick an axe at random. And it could be better. Alright, yeah, we're only well fed at the moment. I would like to get some more variety. Rather than ask permission, I'm just going to ask for safety. Seems more important. What the fuck? You feel very scared and frightened. Yeah. Favorableness of the trap. Nice. I should go learn that and go use it on my traps. But yeah, I mean... That message I think it just refers to the kind of ritual you're about to learn, rather than there actually being any immediate danger or anything. So, you know, it's fine. We're not about to get attacked by a bear or anything. Okay, so I gotta go all the way to that village down south, because these ones up here don't particularly like me very much. Nope, not that water. No. No. Where the hell's the ford gone? It's an open mire. What the hell? Yes. Go into the ford. Yeah, the only village up here that particularly likes me is one that doesn't really seem to have a sage, which is not useful in the slightest. Where are we? Right. Due south. There it is. Right, so I'm going to find him off camera again, as always, because it's always a bloody pain in the backside to... Hello. Hello, Samsa. Samsa. I don't know how to pronounce Finnish things. I'm sorry. You do know all the words and manners, blah 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 blah. Thank you. Let me leave, please. Can I leave? Hey. There we go. Right, so I'm going to use this favorableness of the trap on my traps. Ooh, what was that? I saw something, most definitely. I probably shouldn't go towards it. Could be a bear. Did I see something? Or am I imagining it? Yeah, that opposite warrior is still up there. Yep. They don't seem to be moving. Oh, he's disappeared. Ugh. Yeah, he's probably gone into the woods. They don't seem to be moving around a hell of a lot. I don't see that bear, so I'm going to take it as a good sign that it's stepped into one of my traps. That's what I'm getting from that. Nope. There's nothing in this trap. Let us bless it with a ritual.
Iskitulta ilmarinne päällä yti painaminen kirjavalla kärmehellä 3 konsolalla päällä 6 kirjokannen päällä tai vahan 9 päällä pystymylvedon rahirauta ninnässä.
Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna spam the crap out of this for a minute. It's probably gonna be a bit annoying. Oh man. Yes, Lord of the Forests, please make stupid animals fall into my pits. My trap pits, that is, not my armpits. That would be uncomfortable for both of us. I have not caught a damn thing.
Iskitulta ilmarinne päällä ytti painaminen kirjavalla kärmehellä 3 konsolalla päällä 6 kirjokannen päällä tai vahan 9 päällä pystymylvedon rahirauta ninnässä.
Alright. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I've just built this in a stupid place or what. Because, I don't know, I've built trap fences before that were absolutely nowhere near any tracks. And I caught stuff, you know, but I don't seem to be catching anything here. Right, this is the part of the woods that I saw that guy disappear into. So I'm very worried about encountering a opposite warrior. Because, yeah, I don't have a decent weapon. I got a javelin that I could throw at his face. Whoops, I forgot to eat. There we go. That's fine. Right. Let's go back over this direction. Can I get around here without stepping back on land? I can. Yeah, I seem to be arriving at different places there. It's a little bit annoying. What time is it? It is late afternoon. I would like to check on my nets. Wow, we're still lively, because I couldn't check it last time. Yes. It's deep water there. I know. Let's take a drink while we're swimming around. What's my skill like? Oh, we gotta do the banishing the evil water garden ritual. It was worth checking to see if it actually worked. Right, fish. Pull the net up. If you fish and your net appears to be dead and inedible, check your nets more often. Cheeky. There. There we go. I'm putting it further out every time. Feel slightly fatigued from swimming. Yes. So yeah, if you leave it for one day, you might get some fish, or you might forget and be too tired to check it. Leave it for 2 days and everything inside it dies. That's how it goes. Right, let's carve some more logs. I want to get at least a corner up before the end of this episode, but I'm gonna have to just use the rest of this day to make logs, I think. Oh god. Right, we actually have no fish now. So I think we're gonna have to go to sleep and hopefully catch some bloody fish in the morning. You thought you heard something rustle. God damn it. Yeah, this ritual, safety of the night, it stops that from happening as much. Oh shit. Yeah, it's actually the beginning of harvest month. And we've just, we've woken up shivering from the coldness. Because I haven't actually managed to catch a single bloody animal in my traps, we don't have any furs, and I can't really make any fur clothes or anything, so yeah, by this point I've normally got myself like a fur cloak at least, but no, I got a woolen overcoat. We can have a look at our protection. It's not too bad. We can have a look at warmth. So our torso and arms are relatively warm, but armor coverage against warmth. That doesn't make a lot of sense. But yeah, that needs to be green, really. It really needs to be green if we're going to survive in the cold months. Because yeah, harvest month, I mean, we're basically, I think we're pretty much into September, maybe? That's quite late. So yeah, it's gonna get cold soon, and we need to get furs. But right now, we need fish.
Tulen sulta sulkemaan panun päätä painamaan diskoa vilua vettä paikoille. Tulen sulta sulkemaan panun päätä painamaan diskoa vilua vettä paikoille pallaan ehille tulen tuiki polttamille panun ehkipaistamille.
Alright, let's see. What did I get here? Pull the nets up. There are no fish in this net. So the only time I've actually managed to get fucking fish in the nets, they're actually dead because I left them in there for too long. Damn it. It's not going well for me, is it? Okay, well, let's try. So I have to actually get in the water to fish here. Luckily that doesn't make us ridiculously cold, but we didn't manage to catch any fish. You didn't manage to catch any fish. Come on, please. Just a roach? Or salmon? You feel bitterly cold. Yeah, we're probably gonna die of exposure. This is not good at all. I'm actually still tired as well. 5 perches. Okay. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Alright, let's go make a fire. And cook them. Hopefully I don't start a forest fire. I'll go get a drink of water while I'm waiting for them to cook. Nom 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 nom. But yeah, it seems like our luck is just sort of bouncing up and down, really. How long is that going to take? Half an hour. Can I carve a log in that time? Yeah. Carve log. No, it's going to take an hour and a half. Don't burn my fish. Right. Nom. Nom. There we go. Starvation avoided. Yay. We're actually tired. We didn't actually manage to sleep properly. That's the problem. We may end up having to sleep in that village. They don't care about that. You can sleep by their fire as much as you like. But it's still not ideal. So having to travel so much. Oh god, we're ready to drop. Okay, can we make it down there? Where's the closest one? It is this one. I have to go cross this ford to get there. Get out my way, rocks. You need to get on your feet. Yeah, we might drown if we pass out in the water. Right, okay. It didn't take that long to get across. That's fine. Okay. No, don't fall over. Here. Let me inside. Okay. We don't need to ask for safety here, because we're in the middle of a village, but we'll ask for permission to sleep. You are hungry as a bear. I probably should have eaten before I slept. I didn't want to pass out. Yeah. Face the right way. Oh, what are you doing? What the hell's going on here? Oh, watching me sleep? What the hell? You weirdos. Why am I extremely tired? Why did I wake up? I'm warm, so... What the hell was that? So I just woke up in the middle of the night for some reason. I don't know. After midnight's early morning. There we go. Maybe I just woke up from being hungry. Or maybe it was those annoying villagers opening the door in the middle of the night. Alright, let me out. Yeah. Right. So if I zoom out and zoom in again, I'll come out right by the edge of the ford. Or not. Thanks for that. No. Here. At this little peninsula. Now we can cross nice and easily. There we go. So I'll go check on my nets then. And probably not have anything in them. But, you know. Alright, so let's wait out here. Was it? What? Which means it's deep water there. Ah, I can't move. Was it over here? I think it was over here. Anyway, let's try it.
Tulen sulta sulkemaan panun
Shut
päätä
up.
painamaan diskoa vilua vettä paikoille palaan hille tulen tuiki polttamille panun ehkipäästämille.
What? Why are you... No, it made me stand up for some reason. No, it's not over there. Where the hell are my nets? What? So it made me stand up in deep water. I couldn't move anywhere. No, it's over here somewhere, I think. Yeah, here we go. Alright, I'm still, Alright, so I'm still swimming. Okay. Still have a decent swimming skill. Pull the net up. You caught a salmon! Nice. Okay. That is much more like it. Set the nets again. I didn't even have to do my fishing ritual. I probably should. I might have gotten more fish out of it, but I don't know. Alright, let's go cook this salmon. And build our first corner piece. How many trunks are there? Only one, really, I think. Well, we'll use two. Just put them there. Burn. Cook. There we go. That's going to take about 3 hours. Put it on a log. Let's move the log. There we go. See, I can make a start on building the building and come back to it at any point. I'm going to build the southwest corner. I don't want to cut this tree down, at least not right away. I want to get a bunch of bark off it first. So I'm going to build a corner next to this fire. There you go. No, I want to move back one. I want there to be a gap around it. I mean, there will be a gap, but I mean where this little hill is here. I want there to be a tile I can walk around. Just for purely cosmetic reasons. Reasons. Alright, southwest corner, in front of me. Alright, we need to move the logs, so we need 6 of them. Log. Let's just drag it here, that'll do. Whoops, didn't mean to zoom out. Log. I should probably start singing the log song. Well, whoops, why am I doing that? Yeah, while I'm doing this, but I can't remember the lyrics. That's disgraceful, isn't it? Is the roasted salmon ready? Because that fire's going out. Let's put... Why am I struggling so much with the movement system today? Let's throw another trunk on there. There we go. Right, this will be the 4th log. Am I right? Yes. So we need 2 more. And I'll try and do quite a bit of this building off camera, but I might as well show, you know, my beginnings first. So we can see what my design decisions are going to be and stuff. Alright, are you... That fire really isn't lasting very long here. Let's move like 2 of these, shove them into the fire. There we go. At least we can keep warm. Eat some roasted perch while we're doing this. Right, how many is that? 6 logs. Okay. So, probably gonna burn my perch while I try this, but we can make a start on it, it's fine. Yeah, southwest corner, in front of me. You're feeling rather warm. It smells like the salmon is ready. There we go. Let's take a break. Let's grab the roasted salmon. So yeah, we can see like a ghosty building part there. We can still walk through it. And yeah, we can just continue that at any point. If you really wanted to, you could like just start the building for the whole building and then just finish the pieces as you go along. If you really wanted to, but it's probably more efficient to build like a few indoor tiles first, because yeah, to be indoors it doesn't actually check whether there's walls around it. You just have to build a floor ceiling. Where is it? Where is it? Sleeping bunk? Yeah, ceiling and floor, it's all one thing. And you can actually just build that and count as indoors. But I think you need a wall next to it to build it, so, you know, I could build like a few walls up here. and then just build a fireplace and an indoor tile there and just sleep on it, and it would be fine. But, you know, why would I do that? Right, continue building. And this takes a really, really long time. It takes about 7 or 8 hours, and it's really hard work, and we basically can't do it in one go because we get too fatigued. So yeah, this is the way you build a house, in little tiny pieces, taking a break occasionally to eat or to sleep. And yeah, I don't know, I think it's gonna take far too long to build something that's gonna cover this entire area. It'll probably take me about 2 years. So I think what I'm going to do is build like a little smokehouse over here and then expand it over time. And, you know, I could use this area to farm. It's obviously not worth farming now because it's going to be too cold soon enough. Even those turnip seeds, which I do still have at my other camp, they grow pretty quickly, but not quickly enough to escape from dying from the cold. Alright, so I'm going to ask for safety of the night.
Tulen suuta sulkemaahan panun päätä painamaahan diskoa vilua vettä paikoille pallaan hille tulen tuiki polttamille panun ehkipäästämille.
The nocturnal forest around you looks extremely hostile. Okay. I didn't learn a ritual though. It's probably because I'm not nourished enough. Or something. I think so anyway. I don't know, it might have just been that I already know the ritual that it was trying to give me there, so I don't know. But yeah, we are still cold. It's definitely too cold. I'm gonna have to go check on my traps, because we desperately need fur, like really desperately. I mean, even if I get like an elk or something in my traps, which has a lot of fur on it. Oh, didn't want to go into the village. Then you know, it's still gonna take a couple of weeks or something to actually tan the hide, so I mean, the bigger the hide is, the longer it takes to tan. It's down here, isn't it? Please have something in it. Hopefully my ritual works. Oh, prey in a trap, task completed. So there is something here. I don't know what it is, but buried into the bog. This is a horrible thing. I don't want to do this. I've already looked this up. Spoilers. Swamps and bogs are a strange and intimidating terrain feature. There are stories about rare occasions when both people and stuff, blah 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 blah. So basically, go to the swamp or bog at night, build a fire, and then throw the weapon into the waters of the open bog. It's a gesture of respect for the bog and a way to ritually bond yourself with the iron more closely. So basically it just wants me to take a useful iron weapon and go and throw it into the water in a swamp. No thank you? I mean, I might be able to do it at some point, but what did I catch? Oh, look at this thing. It's a fucking gigantic reindeer thing. It's a wounded stag. It's suffering from minor puncture in thorax, minor puncture in right foreleg, a minor puncture in right shoulder. It says escaping, but it's not. It's trying to escape, but I have it in my trap. So I'm going to use my javelin and stab it in... Well, see, it says challenging for the head, but it is basically still... oh my god, I killed it instantly by stabbing it in the body. What did I hit? I struck it in the eye? Did I actually aim for the head there? I'm pretty sure I aimed for the body. But I stabbed it in the brain. Awesome. Okay, this is a brilliant way to end the episode here. So I'm going to skin this animal. That's going to take a while because it's big. But, yeah, let's have a look how big the skin is. 24 pounds of fine stag skin. Right, so I'll tan that next time, and once it's ready we can make a fur cloak out of it and hopefully not freeze to death. Yeah, I have footwear, trousers, overcoat, probably do with some gloves as well. I should have enough to make quite a few items of clothing. It is a good trade good, but right now I just need clothes more than I need stuff that I can trade for. So yeah, I'll see you next time.